Hey, everybody, I'm Jack Midkiff, and I want to welcome you to my podcast. Today, I'm going to be talking about something that everybody deals with, everybody has, and it can be a good thing. And when it's handled in an unhealthy way, it can be a bad thing. And what I'm referring to is memories. I'm going to get into that in a minute, but right now, I just want to take a minute and tell you I'm very thankful that you have chosen to listen and watch. I would ask you that you follow me on all the socials, that you would go and find our stuff on YouTube, hit subscribe, and even, get the notifications going, because every week we put new videos out and we'll be putting more content on. And I love being attached to you. And so that's one way we can do it. You can follow me on all the socials at Jack_Midkiff. And I try to post songs and different videos of encouragement and all that. So if you're seeing this for the very first time, nice to meet you. And I'd like to stay in contact here if we can. So memories. That's what I want to talk about for a little while today. Memories are things that God, I believe, allows us to have to encourage us, to comfort us. Man, I've got so many. I'm a memory kind of guy. I'm a nostalgic kind of guy. I love old stuff. On my shelf behind me, there's all kinds of old stuff. I love everything country music, and so I love everything Opryland and Grand Ole Opry, and so I'm on eBay and Etsy, Amazon even sometimes, buying stuff that just makes me think of other times. It brings me happiness and joy. Although you do have to control that, because if you don't control that, those memories can turn into time capsules that actually take you back to a place that holds you in captivity, and it won't allow you to move into your future. Because here's what's the truth. Everything changes all the time. Everything from our looks to our surroundings, our family dynamics change. Even, I'm not even talking, they really change if there's something like a death or a divorce or someone moves away. But even if everything stays the same, things always change. Because your children, I talked about parenting a couple weeks ago on here. As parents, we have to learn how to grow with our children. We have to learn how to talk about new things. We have to sometimes change our dialect so that we can continue to dialogue with those that we love. Because the dialect changes, and there's no one that grabs on to changes in society and in culture like your children do. They're younger. They're interested into that. And let me talk to those that are young and are into that. That's okay. Keep doing it. I love to embrace new things. I just so happen to love old things too. Today, to talk about memories, I wanted to do something that's kind of fun for me, and hopefully it'll be interesting to you. I've got two trunks here. This one is something that I was told that it was my dad's from back in like the 1950s. And this particular trunk, I remember when my dad purchased it and started putting stuff in it in the 1970s. And so I looked in this trunk a little bit today, and I found some really funny yet somewhat embarrassing things. This is a puzzle that my sister brought me back when I was just a kid from Germany, and this number 4, you say, what's that on there for? When I was like I don't even know how it was. I could sit here and speculate, but I remember getting one of my first bicycles that I got to go to the Western Auto in Chapmanville, West Virginia, and pick out. And I put these numbers on it. Well, I had an extra one, so you might as well pop it somewhere. I found this morning when I looked through this. This is from a place called Lincoln National Bank in Hamlin, West Virginia. It looks like a deed that's addressed to my dad. Here's my dad's VFW cap, and all these things make me think. When I see that number on that puzzle, I think of the day that I went with my daddy in his pickup truck and bought my bicycle. It takes me back there. Then I found this, and in this little treasure trove, I found some knives from the 1982 World's Fair, and here is a key ring. It's in plastic, and because I'm a little sentimental, I don't want to take it out of the plastic. But it says Belva Coal Company. That's a coal company that my dad worked for. But down in the bottom of this, I found something that, and this is what memories do. It didn't make me tear up the first time I seen it this morning, but I found my dad's very last driver's license. And I saw he got this driver's license on September the 13th in 1985, and it was due to expire on October 1st of 1989. And he went to heaven in 86. So when I look at that and I see that picture, because that's just what he looked like before he went to heaven, all kinds of memories and all kinds of things. And then I found this. This was one of my favorite little finds I found this morning. This is a bill of sale from March 11th of 1983, when I lived in West Virginia, and I bought my it was a 1981 leftover, or an 82 maybe, I don't know, but it was a new bike, but I got it at a really good deal because it was a leftover YZ125 dirt bike that I actually used to race in hill climbs in West Virginia when I was a kid. I got the trophies to prove it too. And then this box was maybe the most embarrassing, but I'm going to share it with you. In this box, I found my Batman billfold. Batman and Robin. And your boy must have been into Batman, because I found my Avon cologne container that looks like the Batmobile. And oddly enough, I opened it up this morning expecting it to be excruciating, and it's still not bad. And we're talking 40-some years old. So what are they putting in that stuff is what I'm saying. These items wouldn't bring enough money to go to the dump to throw them away, because they're not valuable to anyone else. Because the reason they're not valuable to anyone else is because they don't have any special memories attached to them to anyone else. And then I got this one over here. This is a hat that my dad got from Belva Coal Company. You know, we had the keychain over here. Here's the hat. And then, I don't know, these have been in this trunk for so many years because Daddy's been dead for so many years. But I've got Joe C. Furl for House of Delegates. This is in West Virginia. 2 of those, red and green. Must have been Christmas time. and then Paul D. Duncan for the Lincoln County Commissioner. And it's so old that the yellow stuff is coming off. My dad, I know I got away from the mic, sorry. My dad was a knife collector. And in this box, there's all kinds of different knives and just stuff. And when I open these boxes and I get in them, my heart gets happy, and it takes me to a place of familiarity. And in familiarity, you will always find comfort because your spirit, your mind, your soul is not being challenged at that point. You can't grow without challenges. You can't. Your mind needs challenges to use the thoughts and use the ability to decide things. And memories were never given to us to hold us back. So as I have grown, and of course, I've talked about my childhood this morning. As an adult, I have to really keep in check my memories of my wife, LaDonna. I really have to keep those harnessed in because of my love for her. And I start thinking about my love for her, and I start missing her, and I start getting in this place that is not healthy. And it's okay. Memories are like the rearview mirror in your truck. It's put there to help you keep reference, but it's not meant for you to try to drive forward looking in that mirror all the time, because you will crash. And God has so many incredible things in our future. As long as there's breath, there's hope. As long as you are here, you have a purpose. That same daddy that I sit and reminisce about all those memories, and I laugh and I cry and I do all that kind of stuff, that same daddy taught me that it don't cost a bit more to dream big than it does little. Dreaming does not consider the past obstacles. Dreaming is only taking into observation what lies ahead of you. Dreaming brings you into a place that you are able to visualize, you're able to put your faith and belief toward, and then you're able to achieve. You're able to walk into it. But it starts with a vision, it starts with a dream, it starts with hope. Hope deferred makes a body sick. That's what the scripture says. So don't allow memories to be a bad thing. I love to keep memories around me. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel comfortable. It makes me feel happy. I love to look in these boxes, and I keep memories around. But I also keep pictures of my future. I also believe in visualizing where I'm going. If you're always looking to where you've been, you won't see where you're going. So I come to you today not scolding you for having memories, because I love memories. I love old things. I drive old vehicles. I live in old houses. But I also believe that God is a God that refreshes our steps. He has the steps ordered for us, and we have no ability to see what those are until we decide that we're not going to continue to look back. We're going to continue to look forward. We're going to look forward to what He is, who He is. And the Bible says that His mercies are new every morning. They're new. They're fresh. They're not stowed away. My 20-year-old daughter just asked me if this if this case came from my mother's house, and of course it did, because it was my father's. And she said it smells like Granny's house. If we keep ourselves continually seeing, smelling, feeling and doing nothing but looking back, then we're going to be as stale as the air in these old trunks. So we've got to continue to let God freshen us up. We got to get in His presence every day, every week, every time we get a chance, so that we can not be held captive by memories, good memories, but not be held captive by those, but be spurred on to go, if God did that, how much better can I get? How much more can I achieve? If God did that good stuff, man, I believe He can do even better and better. So enjoy your memories, but don't get caught. Enjoy your memories, but embrace the future. Enjoy your memories, but don't get stuck. Because if you get stuck, you're not able to enjoy life, and you're not able to bring peace and joy to someone else. And guess what? Ephesians 6:8 says, what you make happen in someone else's life, God will make happen in your life. Ooh, that's good stuff right there. So today, enjoy your memories, but let them be something that encourages you and not holds you in the past. Hey, go follow me on all the socials. Send me an email. You can do that through my socials, or you can email me at jackmidkiff at gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you. And hey, don't cost a bit more to dream big than it does little. So keep dreaming. Keep going forward. Allow God to do great things in your life. And I'll see you next time.